Hi, today I am going to show how division can be performed. Division. So, first I will show how to divide a one digit number. Suppose, like 9, if there is a question like 9 divided by 3 is equal to. So, how can we divide this? 9 divided by 3. This is the sign for division. So, in this case, we call 9 as dividend. 9 is called the dividend and 3 is called the divisor. And we need to find the answer, which is the quotient. It is called the quotient. So, how can we divide this dividend with the divisor to get a quotient? And we will have a remainder. You will have a remainder. So, the four terms in division are dividend. So, just to remember, dividend will be the biggest number. Dividend will be the biggest number. And we will have the divisor, that is the number with which we are going to divide. That is called the divisor. And once the division is done, we will get a quotient. We'll get a quotient and a remainder. So, this is the theory for division. So, there will be the dividend and the dividend will be divided by the divisor, and once the dividend is divided by the divisor, we will get a quotient and a remainder. So, let's see how it works. So, 9 divided by 3. So, 9 is the dividend. So, dividend will go inside this box and 3 is written on the left side of this line, of this vertical line, and it is called the divisor. Okay, and the quotient will come on top and the remainder will come down. So, let's see in this case what will be the quotient. So, how can we divide 9 by 3? So, first what we need to check is whether the dividend is bigger than the divisor. So, if the dividend is smaller than the divisor, in the case of a one digit number, division will not be possible. So, here if you check, okay, 9 is bigger than 3. That means 3 will go inside 9 at least one time. That is what we are checking. So, 3 will go more than one time in 9. So, let's see the multiplication table of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So, we are reaching this number 9, which is the dividend, when we do 3 times 3. So, the first 3 is this one and the times is the next 3, which is the quotient. So, we write the quotient on top of this horizontal line which you drew. So 3 is the quotient. So 3 times 3. 3 times 3 equals to 9. So that 9 will go under this 9. So the first 9 and the second 9. Now in the case of division, subtraction is involved. So in the case of division, multiplication is involved and subtraction is involved. So now multiplication is over, which is 3 times 3, and the answer for 3 times 3 is 9, which is written just down the dividend. Now we need to do the subtraction. So 9 minus 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. So 0 is our remainder. So that is what is remaining after the division. So what remains after? That is called a remainder. What remains after a division? That is called a remainder. So what remains after division? So here in this case, there is nothing which is remaining after division. It's 0. So we got the answer as like 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. So 3 is the quotient, which is the answer, and 0 is the remainder. So there is no remaining numbers after this division. So this is the case if the divisor goes exactly inside the dividend. Like if the divisor is a multiple of the dividend. In this case only you will get the remainder as 0. Now let's see if the divisor is not a multiple of the dividend. That is, the divisor will not go exactly the same way as the multiplication table. So let's see whether if it is 8 divided by 3. So in this case 8 divided by 3. So 8 is bigger than 3 and 3 goes more than once inside 8. So 8 is our dividend, 3 is our divisor. So let's see the multiplication table of 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 3 is 9. And 8 is lesser than 9. So we cannot take 3 times 3 here. We can only go till 3 times 2. So we write 3 times 2. So this is the quotient. 3 times 2 is equal to the answer down, exactly down 8. So it is 6. So 3 times 2 is 6. And now we will do the subtraction. 8 minus 6 is 2. So 8 minus 6 is 2. So 2 is the remainder in this case. So there is a remainder in this division and 2 is the remainder in this case. So we can write 8 divided by 3 is equal to 2, which is the quotient, and again 2, which is the remainder. So we have a balance. This is the balance. So we have a balance in this case. So 8 times 3 is equal to 6 is the 2 is the quotient and 2 is the remainder. Remainder is the balance. And you should remember 8 is the dividend and this 3 is the divisor. So this is the case for one digit division. So let's see a question like